This is Matt for Behind the Gloves, in association with Sparring Boxing. I'm delighted to be joined by heavyweight Hosea Stewart. Hosea, thanks for joining us. How's things going, bud?
Thank you, my pleasure.
How's things going? All good?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Just looking forward to getting into fight week now. So I'm not long left now.
I was going to say you're making your professional debut November 25th at the famous York Hall Arena. How pumped are you now just to get cracking and get underway?
Yeah, just buzzing when it feels like I've been waiting a lifetime, but yeah, the occasion's here now, so just looking forward to it and have fun with it, man. Any
nerves going into it? Have you got any apprehensions or anything like that? Or just absolutely?
It's hard to tell at this moment. Not really, but you never know. Come fight night. Obviously, when the occasion's there, I ain't fought for about 3 years now. So, it's just so fresh again, feeling excitement. I just want to get in there and just handle business, like I said, just have fun with it.
3 years out the ring?
Yeah.
Wow. Have you had you had a lot of sparring then to sort of, get rid of ring rust and stuff like that then?
Yeah. It's all good, man. It's all good. I'm just looking forward to it.
You won a lot of titles at amateur level, and obviously you've achieved quite a bit before starting this. So why is now the right time for you to turn over professional? Why now?
It was just due to the major slowdown in amateur boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing was happening. The main thing for me, I just wanted to get international experience, and it would have been more ideal. But getting the sparring that I have been getting, with all the guys in AJ's camp and stuff, and AJ himself, that just helped, make up for last time. And it was just good. And I realized, time's getting on. I'm still young. I'm 24, but I don't want to be turning over too late. Just want to start the journey from now and start building that progression and building up some momentum as well.
You just touched on there one of my questions for on regarding Anthony Joshua. How did it come about? Were you sparring him? Did he reach out to you, or did he see you in the gym and been part of the GB setup? How did that come about?
Seen a bit of the work I was doing. Seen I was progressing in the championships as well. Because Ben Whitaker was down GB a lot as well, so he had come across him, and obviously Ben's from my gym, so I'd ask about his heavyweight. So just things started to get rolling from there, and then he started working with my amateur coach, Joby Clayton. So it just all pieced together. Went down Finchley, got a few rounds, and we kept going up weekly, and then we got the offer for the pre-left camp.
What were them rounds like then? What's that experience like? Bear in mind, obviously, you're amateur at the time. He's, I assume, world champion. What's that experience like for you, sharing the ring with someone like Anthony Joshua?
Oh, priceless, man, priceless. It was good, but like I always say, it was just a major confidence booster because all the level of guys I was sparring with, including himself, I felt good in there. I was learning every spar. I'd come out. They speak on everything I was doing well and started to realize, this is the level I need to be at and this is where I belong.
Does he give you any sort of words of advice? Because AJ is one of them, I think he would give his time to people. Did he give you any advice at all about turning pro?
Yeah, loads, like I said, you could pick his brain and just chat to him about literally anything. And, so obviously, you ask him all the questions you need. And he even asked me some, so it was just good bouncing back and forth and just learning, constantly learning. It was just all a good experience.
What do you think to the rematch between AJ and Alexander Usyk? You think he manages to overturn the first decision and get it?
Yeah, 100%. When AJ is just one of those guys. When he's what's really dangerous about him, he's a learner. Even at this stage that he's at now, being a 2-time heavyweight champion. He was still learning off me, he was still learning off the other guys in camp, asking questions here, there, and everywhere, trying out different things, and just, to see how he pieces things together and puts it all in one. That's a dangerous guy. He could be at this level and feel like he knows it all and just stay on that same level, but, he's constantly taking things in. And that's another thing that I'm learning, as good as you feel you are, as good as everything feels like it's falling in place at the time, there's still a lot more to do. There's still more that you can add to your game and your skill. There's no cap on your skill. So, you know, he can just keep building on that. So I think he's more than a chance of getting them bouts back, no doubt.
Absolutely. Is that I don't want to say the word like surprising, but you know, when you're in there with someone as accomplished as Anthony Joshua is, you know, in theory he could have got to the top. There's not much more for him sort of really left to do apart from having obviously other unifications and what we thought was going to be an undisputed bout. But the fact that he's still learning at this stage, were you surprised at all the fact that you saw him and he's still trying to add to his arsenal at this stage of his career? Does that come as a surprise that he's still learning?
Yeah, a little bit, you know, because like I say, you know, he's basically on top of the world. He had three of the major bouts. You know, he's knocking everyone out. He's fighting all the top guys. So the fact that he's still learning, still asking questions, still adding to little bits and bobs, you know, it's refreshing to see. And that's I think that's the difference between the champions and the contenders, the elite fighters. You know, there's still more that they're just refining everything on. So there's a lot to take from that.
Absolutely. Well, let's get back to yourself anyway. So you were one of a few big names signed by Wasserman, headed up by Nissa and Kala Sauerland. Why then? Why have you chosen to go with Wasserman to sort of start your professional career?
Just basically, I feel like we have the same vision moving forward, the same plans for myself and for Wasserman Boxing. You know, I'm only in boxing to win. I want to win titles. I want to test myself against the best, be the best, and you know, win titles and cement my own legacy in history. But you can only do that with like-minded people around you and pushing in the right direction. And everything we spoke about, they want to do the same really, and they've got the experience there to back it up as well. So you know, why not? We start fresh and take over.
Yeah, there's been a lot of positive things said, especially when everyone sees the work Sauerland's did with all the tournament boxing that they put together, and you know they've made a lot of big moves, and there seems to be another one this venture. You'll have the Sky Sports exposure as well, and when you move on to them shows, them platforms, so it should be huge for you guys at the minute.
Yeah, most definitely.
Been doing a bit of my homework on you, just do a bit of research, and one thing that kept coming up every time I was sort of having a glance at something to do with yourself was an incident with your dog.
Oh yeah.
So I'm scrolling through and I'm like, just doing bits of homework, you know, sharpening up on bits I didn't know about you, and this thing about this dog situation. Talk me through what happened on that day. It's a mad story, really.
Oh, it's real, mad. If I got into it, a lot of people wouldn't even believe the half of it, man. But you know, it's a boiling hot day. It was on the way down to Mum's. Stopped off at Morrison's to grab drinks and stuff and get a bit of ice. Popped in, popped out. The dog's not there. You know, everything just set in. Luckily, I've got a lot of good people around me and a lot of people that care. So as soon as I put that word out, it just spread like wildfire. Everyone was looking everywhere. It was being shared everywhere, and just the people were out in force. There was convoys of like 10 cars of us just looking around everywhere, knocking doors, questioning people, all sorts. But you know, word got around whose dog it was. Family was close, so you know, certain things got put in place, and we got the dog back safely. Long 15 days, very long, but we got him back.
Oh, I didn't know that. Was he missing for that long? 15 days?
Yeah, 2 weeks on. So it was just non-stop on the go. But yeah, like I say, we got the good outcome.
You think they saw a picture and realised what you actually do and thought it's probably not a good idea?
a bit of both. They seen who I was, and you know, they know my family members and they're close.
Yeah,
and we was looking where they was. So you know, it's all madness, but that's all been sorted, done and dusted.
Good stuff. Before you go, just want to ask you, for you, obviously starting out, sort of a question everyone gets asked, but what do you want to achieve in your career now? Everyone always says the world titles and stuff like that, but are you wanting to do like, is there a particular place you want to headline? Is there a message you want to, you know, give out? What's What would be a successful career for you?
It's hard to say as a whole, but like I say, I want to fight top fighters. Obviously, I'm not here to rush my career, but we make the steps needed, get in certain positions, and fight good guys. I feel like there's a lot of good up and coming heavyweights coming through. Their division's thriving. Everyone's young, hungry, and there's a bit of skill there. So to test yourself against that and come out on top, there's nothing more rewarding. All the titles and everything else to come. As for headlining, obviously, we have to sell out the Molyneux for Wolves. The people turn up easy for that. That would be insane. But I'd love to headline the Emirates. That would be massive. I'm a big Arsenal fan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. A few of the Invincibles down there.
Oh God.
Yeah. And obviously Wembley as well. It's the biggest stadium in Britain, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. And you got the iconic American venues like Madison Square, the MGM, all those things. So yeah, it's one of those. You just got to take it step by step. But like I said, I'm not here to make up numbers or just to say how to go. I want to win. I want to fight the best and beat the best, and then be able to look back on my career and smile and say, I did that.
I think if you're an Arsenal fan, I think you'd be more nervous knowing maybe Thierry Henry, Patrick Vieira were there watching you. You would be who you. How nervous are you for that?
But it'd be good. They done it. I can do it. I was saying.
Absolutely. You've got to dream big, haven't you, when you start off in your career as well?
Yeah, 100%. When like I say, I'm young, so why not be ambitious? Obviously, I know it takes small steps. You got to catch at the right time. You got to do everything right, and just make piece everything together bit by bit. But yeah, damn right, be ambitious and aim for the top, or else what's the point, really, in a sense? But each their own.
Absolutely, but it can happen. We've seen it happen throughout the years. I mean, obviously Anthony Joshua's sold out Wembley, Cardiff. Everywhere he goes, he'll sell out. You look at Dillian White, like sells out very quickly. Tyson Fury's headlining in Vegas. It can be done. These things can be done. So I'm looking forward to seeing how you get on anyway. And good luck for November 25th. Be a big night. And hopefully, a few fight nights down the line, see you in person. We do a post-fight interview or something like that.
Yeah, I'd love for that, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I look forward to any.
No worries. Well, Hosea, thanks for giving Behind the Gloves some of your time today. And yeah, we'll catch up again.
Anytime, and take care. See you soon.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking this icon right here and hit the bell button below so that you can receive an alert every time we upload a new video.